We're live again.
What's up, everybody?
What's cracking, y'all?
This is Inglewood's podcast. It's your boy, Flex Mex.
Just Joe.
And Jay June, your three favorite amigos. Y'all know how we do.
Yeah, man. So, it's Sunday evening. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling tonight?
Episode 3, feeling great.
Episode 3.
What time is it?
Hitting with the tray, Steph Curry.
It's 12:05.
Bro, 36 years old here, bro.
Let's go. Happy birthday.
First birthday podcast.
Yeah,
Episode
man.
number 3. We're doing things.
Hell yeah, man.
That's the way it is.
Glad to be here with y'all, man.
It's always a special day right here at the podcast.
That's right.
36, you said?
Yeah, man. 36 years old.
All right.
So now that you're 36,
Now that I'm 36,
what's
bro.
the difference?
You know what, man? I don't feel too different from like 20, to be honest with you, man.
Hey, right?
Like, I still like this a lot of the same shit. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I've matured and whatnot, but I still feel like I'm 20, bro.
I feel the same way, man. I promise you. I feel like I still remember what I wore my first day of high school, like for clothes. And I couldn't tell you a difference between that guy and this person. Like personality, like wise and everything. Yeah, but like me, that's still me, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I think, we probably stay the same. I'm sure we changed, like you said, mature wise, or like, but we can't, like, we Toys R Us kids, you know?
I ain't trying to grow up, man. I ain't trying to grow up.
It's sad nowadays. What? Actually, speaking of Toys R Us, like, there was actually some dude we follow on Twitter. He was talking about KB toy stores and how the youth, they don't have the experience that we had, you know, going to Toys R Us, going to KB's and shopping for toys, and every like weekend you want to go to the mall. I wasn't looking for no shoes. I was looking for some X-Men, G.I. Joe toys.
Yep.
And even if you didn't get them, you wanted to go see what they had.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The new drop.
Yeah,
Even if you weren't going to get none.
Yeah.
It was something about Toys R Us, man. It was just magical. Like, my sister, when I was maybe like 8, 9 years old, she used to work at Toys R Us, bro. And
dope.
they used to have like all these events like for the kids, you know. And I can remember like riding around in like Power Wheels, like trying to do like a race with like these other kids, because they'll do like these competitions for like these little like they were called Jeffrey dollars or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey dollars.
Yeah, because you know, the mascot was that Jeffrey Giraffe.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they used to give them dollars, like,
Yeah.
and they counted it like actual money, you know.
Yeah. Now it's called crypto.
Yeah, bro. Now it's called crypto. Hey, man, that's how I got my Street Fighter 2, bro.
We call that Doge.
Those.
But yeah, man, Toys R Us, bro.
Yeah, man. So last weekend was Father's Day. You know, happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there in the world.
Happy
Yeah,
belated. It's my first one being for part of the
Yeah,
club.
bro.
All right. Happy first Father's Day, bro.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
This is my second Father's Day, so
Yeah.
it was a little different. My son is older now, so
Yeah, man.
I didn't really do much. You know, I don't really ask for much.
I feel you. I don't know if you guys are anything like me, man, but it's really hard to like, for me, to like celebrate myself.
Yeah.
Like usually I'm like, oh, let's get this for, you know, for my wife or for the kids, you know. Hell, even on my birthday, that's what ends up happening, man. I end up just like getting gifts for the kids. It's crazy, man.
I wonder why that is, though.
You know, I don't know, because I even have a hard time like taking compliments. And shit
I feel
like
the
that.
same. I feel the same way. Like I like when my girl, when it's my birthday, she'll tell me, "Hey, what do you want to do? You feel like doing this?" And I'm like, I'm just trying to chill. Like,
Yeah,
I like taking staycations. Like if I'm
okay.
like sometimes I want to take some time off, and my wife also, she'd be like, "Where do you want to go? You want to go do something?" And I'm like, you know what? If I could just stay home and not do nothing for like 4 days straight, I'm chill, you know.
Yeah,
like I don't need to go nowhere, as long as I don't have to go to work and just hang out and do what I want to do for 4 days. Maybe have a evening to myself so I can smoke a blunt or something.
Yeah.
Step away for a little bit.
I'll be back.
It's funny you say that too, because the last time I took a vacation like that, like that's exactly what I did, man. I didn't make
staycation.
No plans to go out. It was more like stay home, maybe do a little extra things at home that I never get around to doing.
Exactly. Do little things like sometimes, days off, you don't want to do little errands or do little things. So you just want to hang out. But if you take that little extra time besides your day off, you could do the little household chores you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
that's
man.
real.
Yeah, so Father's Day.
NBA, let's get into it, y'all. We've been dying to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, man, these games, man, it's getting crazy, man.
We want to take it back to our predictions from episode 1.
I can tell you right now, mine was way off.
Yeah, June's way off. Jose, he didn't really have a prediction.
Yeah.
But I'm a Laker fan, so I'm just a hater of I'm a hater of the Clippers and any team that beat us, or the Suns. Yeah. So I was like, man, fuck them both. I'm like, they both gonna be out. And now both of these who's playing, man. I'm like, man, whatever. Milwaukee, let's go. Yeah. Milwaukee,
actually, I'm
2021 champions.
I'm cheering for Milwaukee.
What's that?
Because I think Giannis, he's been maybe eliminated the past 2-3 seasons where they thought he might be going, but LeBron was in his way first, but then Kawhi came for a season to the East Coast. He was in his way. I think he took him out, right? Or who took him out last season? No, I know Kawhi took
last year
out.
They didn't get to the champion.
It was 76ers when Kawhi hit that little shot that bounced around a few times. Was that last? No, that was Lakers. That was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. No, they got bounced by the Heat.
They got bounced out by the Heat.
Yeah, last season they got bounced by the Heat.
The Heat bounced them out, yeah.
So, yeah, man. So, Phoenix is in it. Clippers is in it. I think that's the 2 West teams. And it's Bucks and the Hawks. The Bucks won today, so they're 2-1.
I think Phoenix is going to win now. Now, with the new thing, I think they're Phoenix is, but even though I hate to say it, Clippers be having a little comeback in them, so they might do it. But I hate both the Suns and the Clippers, so don't even get me. Yeah. I don't care who.
If we take it back to the Suns, Steve Nash days, we used to go to war with Kobe.
Fuck
war.
them,
I remember
bro.
they took us out one time. Yeah. Kobe had the weak ass players with him.
Yeah.
I think Luke Walton had a jump ball with Steve Nash or some other guy, and Luke Walton won. Luke Walton didn't have no hops, but whoever he jumped against. Then I think they passed it to Kobe. Kobe did a little, that little pull up. Michael Jordan used to do dribble. That you see all the time against Utah. Boom.
Got us for the W. Kobe's, man, we ain't gonna have no, but
I miss Kobe.
Oh yeah,
yeah, man.
I wish I could see him be an old man. Like I see Jordan. I seen the video the other day of Jordan on his yacht where he pulled out. He was playing music and he seen some people and he's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Like, damn, we're never gonna see a Kobe video, man. That's
we see Magic, but growing up, I was a fan of Magic. But not really. He didn't really hit me like Kobe hit me. Because Kobe, I got to see him as a rookie.
Oh, yeah.
Like balling. Even though I was born when Magic was a rookie, but I was only like maybe months old or 1 year old or something. 2 years old. But Kobe, it was something different. To be honest, when I heard he passed, we didn't talk about this, but I was like, damn, dude. Like, I think Kobe, like, when I heard he passed was probably like, I don't remember the last time I probably wanted to shed a tear, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Besides maybe my wedding, but that's the different type of tear, like tear of enjoyment.
Yeah.
Joyful tears, but like,
there's happiness.
Yeah, man.
Kobe was like, damn. I remember at my job, I found out when it happened, somebody mentioned it, and I was so upset. Because she's like, who's that? I'm like, what? What do you mean, who's Kobe? I was like,
who said that?
Yeah.
Some person where I work at.
Yeah, because I don't really, like I...
No.
I was like, what?
I'm not really,
I got offended.
Don't know much like about basketball like that, but growing up, that Kobe Bryant was a name you hear all the time, man. I still remember being young and, all that three-peat, bro. Like, all that, bro. Like, there was no way that you could not, like, be around it. You know what I'm saying?
You know why I think that people that obviously basketball fans love Kobe, but people that didn't love Kobe, I mean that didn't love basketball or don't like basketball or don't even pay attention to it, not even that they don't like it, just don't really follow it. I feel like the reason that even they love and admire Kobe is because of what Kobe represented. Yeah. Kobe represented winners and he represented LA. Everybody, when you think Los Angeles, Kobe. That's for a fact. Yeah. You might think Lakers, Dodgers, but who are you gonna think? Kobe.
Yep. Kobe.
When you think LA, Kobe. That's our guy. He was the face for us, and he was a winner and a champion, and he was a great father, and he represented himself in that way. And that's why even people who didn't like basketball could be like, yeah, that dude, he was a good guy.
That, and I knew he was a big football, soccer fan too.
Oh yeah,
so that was cool.
And all the youngsters, actually, some of the youngsters in the playoffs now were mentored by Kobe.
Oh,
Trae Young, balling, fucking
Booker's baby Kobe, low key.
I think that's why when he played against us in the Staples Center, this was like Kobe was in him or something. Because to this day he wears Kobe's. I don't see too many players wearing Kobe's, and I think the NBA. They have to do something to. I know they what the trophy and the All-Star game is now Kobe or something, but I think they changed it.
They changed it.
Yeah, I think it's since last season.
The Kobe they gave him the All-Star game,
but they have to do more. I know they're trying to work on the logo. Maybe
that would be dope
down the line.
That
somewhere.
Would be dope.
Are they doing more stuff like as far as like that for Kobe? Because I know, like, at the beginning, they didn't really want to do too many things because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't think they wanted it to look like a cash grab. You know what I'm saying? Like something that's going to honor him. So they're starting to do more, like, memorabilia for him.
I don't know, to be honest.
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen anything.
Not anything like that yet, but, I mean, I'm sure...
We need some more.
His jersey sales probably still go to his family. And stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah, Nike they don't sell them, but I know the NBA store sells them.
People don't know, but the Lakers are a first class organization, bro. The reason why people love playing for the Lakers is because this goes back to the Jerry Buss days. He took care of his players, bro. He took care of them, and she takes care of them.
Yeah,
like she gives them all the proceeds from the like they get all that.
Really.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the kids got trust funds from the Lakers set up. Like, oh yeah, the Lakers be doing that, bro. They're the organization that most organizations aspire to be. You know what I mean? There's other ones that are good like that too. You know
it's just tough. Like we picked up on the subject last episode. It's tough when they come out here and they're all stars. They're good, but they're kind of young still. The what they call it, limelight. They get that LA limelight, then they lose focus, man. But
I call it the Kyle Kuzma syndrome.
But like June says, not too many players like Kobe, and Kobe he looked past that, I think. And
yeah, man.
But look what happened to the Raiders in the '80s, man. We're balling and all the limelight. We started getting commercials, and they started hitting the '80s. I think it was that Coke pandemic.
Speaking of the Raiders.
Oh man! What's that?
Congratulations to the Oakland Raiders for your first openly gay active player. Carl Nassib, congratulations, man, for coming out.
Pride
you know what I mean? At least be you, man. Just do your thing out there. Congratulations to the Raiders on having you.
But they're not Oakland no more, right? Or they still
Las Vegas. I'm sorry. I'm over here saying, my fault.
You good? I'm just, bro. If I'm the one that's correcting it,
no, because I'm so used to it, you know.
Yeah.
I will always think that, but give it a couple of years, I have to change.
But I mean, if you're a Raiders fan, man, here from LA, the drive ain't that bad. You can make
4 hours.
You can make
it's
it
better than driving to Oakland, right?
Oakland like 6.
It's probably safer too.
Oakland I don't know how 6 rough for sure.
I don't know. Sure. Well, according to Too Short, according to some dude named Cali Muscle, Oakland, there's not too many gangs. It's more like player pimp type of vibes. Like still dangerous. There's still thugs, but it's not like Bloods and Crips. I think. I'm not. Don't quote me.
They got different gangs.
Yeah, they got different. It's more player, more like.
Yeah, because I'm completely ignorant to it. I've never even been to Oakland before.
Yeah, I drove by.
I got some peoples that stay out there, and it's more like they do have gangs, but their gangs aren't as color affiliated. It ain't all Bloods and Crips.
Yeah.
There's neighborhoods, but it's not just all Bloods and Crips.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is true. But real quick, before we move on from this basketball, fellas, just want to give everyone's predictions because we might not talk until it is the finals. So who do you guys see in the finals first? Joe, I want to see who do you think is going to win Milwaukee and Atlanta?
According to your NBA Top Shot picks.
If I give you a pick, bro, it's just going to be a wild guess.
And that's what we want. The
wild
guess.
We got the wild horse right here.
All right, man.
So people can pay attention because we're going to do these picks for everything.
Okay.
And people are going to they're going to know our patterns. Like they're going to say, okay, Junes is always right or he's always wrong or the wild horse always hits, you know what I mean? Right?
All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Milwaukee, man. Milwaukee.
Okay. That's not a wild pick. They're up. They won tonight.
I'm just guessing, bro.
Big game. They won tonight.
How about the West? Phoenix or Clippers?
We
just gave you some input. We just talked about Devin Booker.
I'm gonna just stick to the LA teams, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Clippers. Phoenix can stay Phoenix.
Okay, so Just Joe. For the record, Just Joe is saying that Milwaukee is going to play the Clippers in a championship. All right. Next off, we're going to Big Flex Mex.
My predictions, even though Trae Young's been balling, I don't know if he could go over Giannis. Giannis is hungry. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Giannis.
He's like Greek or something, right?
Yeah.
It's like a Y.
The Greek freak.
The G's they put in like Y.
No, that's what they call him, the Greek freak.
That's really easy.
So, I'm going to say Bucks because he's hungry. The whole team is hungry. Middleton.
Cash Lopez Middleton today was killing.
I think 39 points tonight.
38. 20 in the fourth.
Okay. Woo. Okay. He's a closer for the Bucks.
He's a closer, bro.
That boy is that
Cash.
Yeah, man. So, I'm going to say Bucks. And I'm going to say Phoenix. I'm going to say Phoenix because they're balling. They took out the Lakers.
All right.
And I want to talk about something. Like, I'm not a big LeBron fan, but he's on the Lakers, right? So I'm a fan of LeBron because he's on the Lakers. If he wasn't on the Lakers, I wouldn't be like...
Yeah. I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
But I'm going to say this. 2 games in a row, playoff P. Missed clutch free throws. Clutch free throws. And that probably cost him the game. If it was LeBron missing those free throws, it would have been everywhere. Fucking ESPN wouldn't talk about it. That dude Kwame Brown talks about wouldn't even talk about it. Everybody. Dude
Stephen A.
Smith and that dude
Max Kellerman too.
That dude that be with
Shannon Sharp.
His name
Skip Bayless.
Shout out! I forgot your names right now. I know your names. But yeah, it would have been everywhere. But since it's playoff P, no one's talking about it. I guess they're used to him missing free throws.
Well, that's why they call him playoff P because of that. But you know what? That's true though. That's really true.
So I'm gonna say Phoenix and Bucks.
Gotcha.
All right, Flex Mex is going Phoenix Bucks. Now, before I say anything, I'm gonna say I'm glad that you noticed that. Excuse me, about LeBron because I be telling my friends who I be playing 2K with. They're fans of other teams, some Warriors, some Heat, but they try to tell me, LeBron is just a flopper. He's just a crybaby. I'm like, you guys see how many times LeBron gets fouled and they don't call shit? I'm right there watching this, like, cause I'm a Laker fan, so I watch the Laker games. I'm like, what? This dude just got fouled like 3 times in a row. They call one foul, and because of that one foul, yeah, he might complain about every foul, but it's because he gets fouled like almost every game. Yeah, it's like every game, and then it's just like he said too. It's a different standard for when they're comparing LeBron to everyone else. Look at KD; he just got bounced out. That same weak ass East that LeBron used to run through. LeBron every time got into the finals in the East. And KD couldn't do it. You couldn't carry a team. You had Kyrie and Harden. I don't want to hear nothing about injuries.
Because they lost. Didn't they lose when there was all 3 of them were healthy, right? To Milwaukee.
They lost to Milwaukee.
Game 1, I think.
Harden still had a bad hamstring, but he put up 20.
Yeah.
Kyrie was out. He messed up his ankle. But that don't matter because injuries always happen. How many times LeBron don't have Kevin Love or Kyrie or someone else because someone's getting hurt? Look at the teams he took. The last one that he took, like, come on, man, stop. It's a difference between LeBron and even KD still. I'm just waiting until next year because I know that the Lakers, with Anthony Davis' health, people want to talk. Let's keep it real. The last 2 games that Anthony Davis played, we killed the Suns, and it wasn't even close. It wasn't even until he got hurt. Then they got a little momentum and they won.
Because the Suns are dirty, man.
They know what they do.
Clippers and Suns, they're playing dirty. I didn't watch the whole game yesterday, but I heard some people were telling me that they're playing dirty just because you know how they bump heads with Booker. What's his name? Beverly. And so the following game, both teams were playing kind of dirty, like throwing little jabs, throwing little elbows here and there. I heard there was like 6 technicals given out. Devin Booker fouled out. Playoff P missed some free throws.
Yeah.
What's his name? Bomber. You saw I don't know if you've seen that video when George missed the free throws. The cameraman zoomed in. Shout out to that cameraman. He blew up on Twitter. I forgot. I don't
It's funny, bro, because I didn't even know what the hell that was about. But you just mentioning that, I seen that same video online.
Right? Everyone seen it.
Well, not the cameraman blew up, but the dude who posted the video.
The video,
yeah.
That's hilarious. Steve Ballmer just like,
I can't believe it.
All right, real quick. Jay Junes is let the record show is gonna go with Milwaukee and Phoenix in the championship.
All right.
And we'll give you guys champions later on.
Yeah. There we go.
All right.
We'll say champions.
So NBA Top Shot, man.
Ooh.
They just released on the 25th of this month, June. They just released they did their second release of the 2021 NBA playoff packs.
Yeah, got my pack.
It was like $19, you know. Reasonable.
5 cards, right? Was it 4 or 5?
It was 1 moment from the second round, from the second release, and then 1 moment from the first round, and then
2 other moments, right?
3 base moments, like from the second series, like from
You want to get some Phoenix and some Milwaukee in that, because they're one of them is gonna win. So if you got either of them,
those prices will probably shoot up. Yep. Because I got mine, but right now I'm like. I got the diamond hands, bro, so I'm not even opening my packs. I'm just holding on to them.
What is that? Aren't they online?
They're online.
Yeah, so you can hold them. You don't have to.
So you don't have to open them.
But the packs, okay. But here's my thing: is it always the same thing, or will the pack? Is it RNG? Like it'll randomly generate?
I believe,
but it can, or it will always be whatever's behind it.
I think it's pre-minted. Like I think it's like whatever's in your pack is already there.
You think?
At least for Top Shot, I think.
So you don't think later on, if you haven't opened your packet, they don't shuffle in new cards?
Like a randomly generated cards? I'm not too sure. That's a good question.
Because that would be kind of...
That would make it more... Yeah, I feel you. That's a good question. I'm going to have to find that out, man, because I don't have the right answer.
So then you might want to open them.
Yeah, if that's the case.
Because what if you got a good one and it's just sitting on it?
If they're randomly minted... generated, I would say, you're better off
opening it right away.
But if they're pre-minted, like if I got maybe like, let's say I got a number 10, like Durant or something, KD, I guess the question is it already in there in the pack, or once you open the pack, does it like go random is what you're saying, right? Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not too sure, man. We're going to have to find that out.
We should, because that's a good one.
I'm pulling more for it's like pre-minted. Like you buy your pack and then that's where it happens. But I'm not sure.
Ideally, I'm thinking it should be that way. But with all this new secret sneaking shit, that's what a fear of mine would be. They secretly give me some weak cards later when I know because like physical, you always
it's already in the pack.
It's already in there. Yeah, it's already in there.
It's already there.
Yeah.
That's true. You never know.
Yeah, so I'm for next episode, man. I'll have that question hopefully answered for you, man.
Hopefully, because that's actually I'm thinking about it now. That could be a good get.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah. And since he said he has some packs like not unopened, if you subscribe and share with your friends,
we'll let you see him opening them.
Or
we'll do it live,
or you might get a giveaway.
Maybe I'll open one pack.
And maybe and then we'll do it live, and you guys could see the opening.
Maybe I'll open one of my older packs.
Yeah, I'm down to do giveaways. So like, I got a
Yeah.
few cards. If we get some people to try to subscribe and share our post or whatever, and we'll do random giveaways. You know, that's all. Hey, give people what they want.
You know,
Oh yeah, we could definitely do giveaways. We can't get you guys a PS5 or Xbox because no one can get you that right now.
Nah, man. But you know,
No one can get that.
But
right
definitely, I'll be happy to part with a moment. You know, and you know, just kind of appreciate anyone who's listening out there.
Yeah, man. It might get some other stuff too. You never know.
now. You know what? We could definitely start giving away stuff like basketball giveaways, like authentic basketballs. I be seeing those all the time because I be up and about the city. But I just see them a lot. And I'm like, I wonder how many people would actually like a basketball. And the basketballs are pretty dope because you don't think about it when you're playing basketball, but it's a lot of exercise. It's a lot of exercise.
It's good cardio. Basketball is good cardio.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just having fun trying to make it into the hoop, but you're really exercising.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. I'm thinking about maybe sharing like our podcast online.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a lot of people that follow me and I follow that mess with like the NFTs. You know,
Yeah.
with like the basketball cards are NFTs. You know, I mess with this other blockchain called Wax that I spend a lot of time on there. You know, we'll get on that like at another time because it just gets really technical. But anybody who's on Wax, you know, and anyone who wants to share our stuff, man, I'm happy to give away a couple NFTs to whoever's willing.
Yeah, just spread that word of mouth, man. You know.
You guys get us to 100 subscribers and we'll open a pack live for you guys to see.
There we go.
Get us to 100 subscribers.
Only 95 more to go.
95 more. That means all you. Hey,
only 95,
I don't
man.
care if you go and you make 94 different accounts right
Nah,
now.
do
Go
it.
do it. But just get us to 100 subscribers. And once we're at 100
Because we do got
subscribers,
some listeners,
we'll
man.
open
I
the pack.
appreciate everybody listening to us.
Oh, yeah.
I know sometimes we might just be rambling, giving our own opinions, but that's what life's about, giving our own opinions.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I haven't had anybody, you know, like come at me online yet, so I guess I'm doing something right.
Yeah, we're doing something right, you know?
Oh, you guys haven't gotten canceled yet?
I
did last
haven't
week.
gotten attacked yet.
I'm re-canceled, I guess. I'm back. They re-got me.
Oh, and then for this pack, so what I did find out about this pack was they didn't all sell out.
Okay.
They didn't all sell out. I think it was like 140,000, something like that. And yeah, this
I
is
remember
probably,
at first, man, it would sell out quick.
yeah.
The first one.
Like sometimes you could not make it into the line
Yeah.
and you're out, you know. But they were doing this thing where, like, say you try to make it to the line, and then you didn't make it to the, you didn't make the cut. Then as a consolation, they would let you purchase a different pack that they would call a rebound pack. And like, so say you didn't get that rare pack, you were in line, but you didn't make the cut. As a consolation, they'll say, oh, you know what? For $9, you get yourself a rebound pack of like random Series 2 moments. They didn't do that this time. But that's kind of cool, because, at least you don't leave out empty-handed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's pretty much all I got for Top Shot, man. At least for now.
Do you think because of how the crypto's been going down right now, you think maybe they didn't release that to not flood the market too? To not get as many, just to keep the value on each one?
I think so, because right now, it's flooded.
Yep.
Like, for sure it's flooded. Because they're doing these promotions for new collectors. Like,
Yep.
say, for example, you haven't created an account yet, right?
No.
So if you create an account, you're eligible for the new collector drops.
And those are really high tiers, or are they good?
I would say a lot of them are probably like common based
But
cards
they might
to get you
some new
started.
ones just to get the people kind of implicados to buy more, you know? What I
Yeah,
mean?
because there's probably some good cards mixed in there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a good way to start, man. $9,
Yeah.
$12. Event like with 2 or 3 of those, like you get your cards up. You probably get into the double digits. It's if you like basketball, I'm telling you, right now it's a good time because everything's down. You can get like for $5, you can get yourself, a card from your favorite team. Honestly.
There you guys go. Everything. Listen to Just Joe. You got anything crypto? Go to Joe.
I'll do my best.
Yes, sir.
That's who kind of been teaching me, and you know, he's pretty knowledgeable. He knows his stuff. You know, you test him.
And it's just, man, honestly, man, it's like anything else, man. What was that saying that you told me, Alex? You got to put in 10,000 hours?
10,000 hours
to learn the skill.
You know, so it's like, you know, I go to work, I do my thing, I'm with my family, and you know, I just try to put in that crypto news in the middle, in between my day to day, man, just somewhere in there.
It's like that's what I do. That's why it's like with working out. Like I'm not the best person to learn from, but I've been like but once I'm like 10,000 hours in, I'm gonna know some stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's I can't get dumber. I don't think I could.
You can always get. You know, I hold my beer.
Like say no more.
No mas.
Like right now, I know a couple of things that I've been learning from other people. You know, but if I wanted to cheat somebody, I'll probably have them sign a waiver or something, because if they get hurt, it wouldn't be my fault.
Speaking of waivers, I just want to say, you know, I'm not a financial advisor. This is all just opinion. And, you know, I'm happy to share my opinion.
Yes, sir. That's all
Everything's at your own risk.
Warning.
Disclosure. Yeah.
But it's true, though, man, because, like, life's a risk, like the homie Gallo Negro said.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's true. It is. Because, look, we put some money together and risk a little investment in this podcast. And now we're doing things. We're on episode number 3 of the Inglewood podcast.
Having fun.
Episode number 3.
Having
and you know what?
Time.
This is my shit. I like it.
Yeah,
I like
fun,
this.
man.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that first day I felt nervous. Now it's more like, what the fuck am I going to talk about?
Right? That's you think about stuff to talk about.
We're learning as I go.
Yeah.
We're learning as we go. This is our 4th hour. So we got how many? Do the math.
9,996 hours
See,
to go.
that's probably
But you know what? We
episodes.
can't get there if we don't do these first ones.
There we go.
That's how we do it.
Yes.
Like Gary V. I don't know if you guys know Gary V.
Yes, sir. Gary
Like,
Vaynerchuk.
He didn't pop off, and he talks about it till he was like maybe 100 episodes in.
Oh.
He used to do a wine, YouTube wine tutorials. From his dad's. His dad owns a liquor store.
Yeah, that's how he
back
started.
home. And he talks about how his dad during the summer, he would all see his homies playing and stuff, but now his dad had him like in the store
working.
So that's something like nowadays people don't give praises to the good things men do, like dads.
Oh yeah,
because you always see the negative. Like,
let's not talk about this whole negative with the men's thing. But
back to the positive. Back to so he learned. What I'm trying to say, he learned how to. And look at him now. This dude's like in his mid 40s, maybe, and he didn't pop off till he was like early 30s, mid 30s. So everything's always possible. Like he says, you're not old till you're like in your 60s.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. And that's still young nowadays. You see 60-year-olds like, damn.
Imagine being 60 years old with $20 million in your bank account. Imagine. No worries. You can travel. Dude, you got the life mate. You got at least with that money, you got at least 20 years left in you of mojitos on the beach with, you know what I mean, with big blunts and big freaking everything,
big
like
tits,
all of that. You got at least if you're 60 years old.
And Gary V, man, he's like a mean ass crypto head, man.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah.
He did this. He created
some NFTs, right?
Yeah, he created some NFTs that he drew.
Yeah.
You know, the drawings, the art is the art. You know, they're not like.
He's not an artist.
He's not an artist.
Yeah.
You know, but he did his own art NFTs, and what's more important about these NFTs is the utility, the perk that it gives you. So, like let's say,
what is the perk?
So he created this project called V Friends, you know, like Gary V Friends, and so, like, say you got like. I don't know any. I'm not like too keen on the drawings, but let's say you got the telecommunications NFT. So it's like this little dude on a phone, like you know, like going crazy or something. And so you buy this NFT, and then so now you're the owner of it, right? And so this perk, I'm just making this up. This perk, let's say this perk gives you exclusive, like gives you like 30 minutes a week talking to Gary Vee about whatever business venture that you're, you know.
And like advice and stuff.
You know,
That's actually
buys you time.
That's a good perk.
You know,
I'll
or
talk
like
to some Gary Vee.
you know, or like I don't know, like a sports one, you know, and then like this one gives you, you know, advice, you know, and then so depending on the NFT that you buy, it gives you a different perk from Gary Vee.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
we should read more into.
No, that sounds
yeah.
pretty dope actually.
Because,
Because now, when you were explaining it, my mind started opening up to possibilities. Now, he can do like.
Oh, like here's another example. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
but,
good.
so like, you know, he has like a lot of these influencers, they have like their events, you know, like their venues.
Oh yeah.
So he has an NFT that if you own this NFT, he probably made a couple copies of this one. But if you own this NFT, then you have exclusive rights to go to one of his venues.
Oh, to attend.
You know, like you know,
like a
attend.
free ticket.
okay.
Like a
So-
golden
so you-
ticket.
Right. So exactly, it's like a golden ticket. So you own it. So you also have the right to sell it. You know, so you could put it out in auction like
$20,000.
$20,000,
Yeah.
and someone
Come to Gary Vee's.
somebody thinks that has that value, they'll pay it, they'll take it, and now they are the owner and have the exclusive perks.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's kind of it's, and every time that someone sells one of his creations, he collects a royalty. Also,
Oh yeah, always.
you know, like 15% for the rest of the life of this, you know,
That's
NFT. So that's pretty cool, man. Like the way that they're creating value out of like almost thin air, bro.
You know what? That right there, what you're telling me, and this is the future. Watch, you guys are gonna quote me on this, and I'm doing an Inglewood Waves podcast episode 3. The next big. All you need to do is have a name for this, and this might be the plan. But like you're saying, if you have a following, you create your own social network, a small little, like a Patreon, something like that,
Mhm.
a small little network. And like you said, you create these NFTs. Now these NFTs could be, like you said, little drawings that aren't the art is not the important part, just what they're gonna also get you with your perks and stuff like this.
Mhm.
He might have some like business videos that all of the NFTs in the business side get to see. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then he'll have some like crypto ones that if you buy a crypto, you get to see the crypto like videos that he has, like
Right.
details like this.
Oh, okay.
And now, like if you have multiples, you get to see other videos,
Right.
and then levels if you're a higher tier. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, because there's nothing in the rules.
membership.
Yeah,
Exactly.
membership. Yeah.
Yeah, and the exclusivity and the scarcity because they're rare.
Exactly.
They're rare. You know, it's not something that anyone's gonna have. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's cool, man. Him, Gary Vee, Mark Cuban, all them dudes.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
they're all getting into the risk. You know, so. But yeah, Gary Vee is not someone I follow a lot, but it's someone that I hear about a lot because of my interests. Like the first time I ever heard about Gary Vee was when like Flex was talking about the like he would do like motivational speaking.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how I first
That's how
heard
I
about
kind
it.
of start following him.
Me too.
You know?
That
He doesn't
that's
give
what
a-
I love about
Excuse
that
my
dude.
language, but that fool doesn't give a fuck. That fool
Yeah.
tell. I seen him like he'll tell people to the face like yo like
Fuck
you
your
need-
parents. he
you-
says
you need to
that.
step the fuck up, you
Yeah.
know. Like, and it's real. Like sometimes you can't tell people this stuff because they'll take it like sometimes I feel like if you're trying to give people advice or try to do something, they take it as far like
Talking
Who the
shit.
fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they can't. It's the real reason why is because they respect themselves more than they respect you. So when you tell them something, they're like, "I respect myself." How are you gonna tell? But when they know it's somebody, a person of status,
Who they consider above
more
them
in
status,
respect,
Yeah.
they will take it
Yeah.
in. Like even if they don't want to.
Yeah.
Like I actually
They'll-
had
They'll
a
value it more.
Yeah.
I had a thought I was thinking the other day because it actually happens like for like what we're talking about like. Say for instance, you have some clothes or you have some shoes, like a whole bunch of clothes and shoes, and you want to donate them, you know, and you film it. right?
Yeah.
Then people criticize you. Oh, why you film it? You just doing it for clout. You just want people to see that you're doing it, and that's mostly your circle, people around you, criticizing. But when influencer does it, or someone who has money, like a celebrity does it, and they film it, oh man, whoa, let's clap our hands.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I could understand that.
Your biggest haters are going to be the people closest
if
to
you're
you.
gonna pray joys for these other people, then give shout outs to your people, the people you actually know. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to give props to the people we actually know, and not celebrities. Like, celebrities are dope. But
I feel
we can't praise them like idols, I guess, because you can't. I think.
with what you were saying, and I try to tell my friends is, be careful with like NFTs that are coming from celebrities, because chances are a lot of the times they won't really be like, you won't really get a utility out of it. I mean, Gary Vee is an exception because he's providing utility behind them. He's offering you something.
He's a different type of celebrity,
But like Snoop Dogg released an NFT. It was like a bust of him. It looks dope and everything, And if you really like Snoop Dogg, all right, man, buy it. You got a piece of art from him, but aside from that, it just looks cool. It won't really offer you anything, And so that's kind of like what you have to be wary of. I mean, if you like the art and you're willing to, grab it. But me, I feel like I'm more interested in the people that are new to the whole space altogether. Yeah. They're artists. They do badass, amazing things. And all of a sudden, their lives are flipping over, into positive because now, whoa, this new NFT space that I never knew about. Now all these like thousands of people are admiring and
they want to go art. Do it before it kind of blows up.
Yeah,
But the reason I also think you probably shouldn't trust them too is because most of the time when it's celebrities or people with status, it's a money grab.
It's a money grab.
Yeah. They want to just get in it and be like, okay, there's a market for this. I can make some money for this. Let me do this.
There was I wish I could. I'm gonna have to find out, but maybe you guys know. There was a football player, like maybe a month or two back, created like his art NFTs. And that's kind of what it was. He just, created his stuff. He's a fucking famous player too, and I just can't remember. NFL. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, and then he sold his stuff, and that's kind of it. Whereas like these other creators, they'll interact with their patrons. People who are buying from them. They'll be like, oh, tune in. I got my next series coming and whatnot.
Yeah. It's all about interaction too.
And then there was another UFC fighter recently that he sold some NFTs, and I need this info so I can quote him properly, but he said that he made more money selling his NFTs than he made in his bout.
That's probably did. Probably did. Was it Dana White, right? Who was the UFC guy?
Was it Khabib?
It just put like UFC fighter NFTs probably.
Supposedly Khabib.
So I heard Dana White. He's not known to paying his fighters.
Yeah, that's a good little. That's a story for a whole segment right there. That's a long
I want to hear it, bro.
Because I know about this. I mean, you gotta.
I don't know too much, but I just know that's what the rumor going around. That's why they're doing all these celebrity fucking fights, because they want to get paid more.
Don't quote me, but I'm gonna say if you're on the undercard, like prelims, which is people like say the main event starts at 7:00 at 3 p.m. There's a prelim before the prelims. Yeah, so before the main card, there's a prelim, and before that one, there's a prelim. So if you're on
a prelim,
it's the main card is probably like 5 cards.
Yeah,
and then it's the one before it, and then there's a little one before that one.
Is that so one televised too, or no?
Okay, the one right before the main one is usually televised on ESPN for free, but that other one you have to have like ESPN Plus, but it's a lower tier fighters. Gotcha. They're like even less, so not most people even care to watch it.
Yeah,
but it goes like that in levels. Now, if you're fighting on that first tier, which no one even really sees, to be honest, from what I've heard, you're probably making about $10,000 for the fight.
Damn.
Now think about this.
Like for the winner, probably.
All right, maybe 20,000, and there's a bonus. You know, the bonus is fight of the night, like take home awards. That's $50,000.
That's still kind of good money though.
But 20,000. Now check this out.
You just have to have some good defense so you don't get fucked up.
$20,000. All right, in a year, if you made $20,000, that's not good. If you got a family, you probably need around $60,000, right?
Like 3 fights a year.
So you need 3 fights. Now think about this: how long trainings?
Yeah. So you can only train like,
what happens? You get hurt.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you put it that way. Yeah, it's not good money.
Those dudes aren't making. Now, when you get up, these guys are making like $30,000 a fight, and that's not even the main card yet. But when you get to the main card, some of these dudes are making $50,000 at the lower end. The champions, though, they're lucky if they make $1 million for the fight, bro.
So
which is honestly, it's a robo. When you see stuff, Canelo taking home $32 million.
Oh, I know.
It makes you, when you see Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao made, I think Floyd made $200 million and Manny made $100 million.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And then these dudes get $1 million for the fight, but people don't understand the reason is because different organizations in boxing, it's not just one. There's different organizations. The UFC is an organization, and they are they have collected the best talent, and they bring together the best talent, and they can choose how much they want to pay because there's no leverage.
Yeah,
because you're under contract. As opposed to the people who are fighting in boxing, they negotiate their leverage at every fight. They're not under a contract for 5 fights for $100,000 each fight, not realizing, like, for instance, you're a pretty good UFC fighter. You're about to be a champion. You're probably getting $100,000 a fight. It's time for you to resign. It's a 5-year deal. You're getting $150,000. Now, if you left that promotion and there was another big fighter and another like just free agent, and you decided to fight each other, and you main evented the pay-per-view, you two against each other, you can take home millions more compared to what you're going to get in your contract. But you would have to be the people like at the front of it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, So,
but because they're under contract, they can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
But it's just like the rap game. If you want to get in, you got to take in the small little contract. You get what I'm saying? And that's how you get to fight these big dudes the way that you got in slowly. Yeah. Because who's gonna support you while you're training out there? Who's gonna give you money to train when nobody? You got to make some money. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why it's like, all right, I'll take the $20,000 a fight.
He's like, that's why I'm gonna make some NFTs.
That makes sense. I never thought about that way because you said UFC is a company. Wow. Boxing is different companies.
Yeah. There's a WBC, like the IBC, WBO. So there's so many.
So it's like these separate companies, and you could say the platform it would be wherever the fight is. You could say boxing is the platform, and then the companies.
Yeah, and UFC
have the fighters.
MMA is the sport. UFC is just a company. Boxing is a sport, but like one company is Golden Boy. The other ones is the
DAZN or was it DAZN?
The Zone. Yeah. The other one is, what was his name? The dude with the crazy hair. I forgot his name from the 90s.
Oh, Don King. Yeah.
Yeah, see, everyone has their own promotions and stuff like
that. What's Mayweather's? What's it called?
Mayweather Promotions. So that would be like, so each one of them is like their own UFC. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but because they don't have a whole roster of people that they have to pay out, they don't mind just being like, We'll make this fight. I'm gonna make me $30 million. You make you $30 million. Except the UFC has a whole roster. They give their fighters benefits and stuff. So even if the UFC makes $60 million on this event, and with these guys at the pay-per-view, they can't justify giving it all to them because they can say, "Oh no, we got to pay all these other people who aren't." You know, get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As opposed to these people are just like, "Nah, I'm just paying the people who are fighting tonight because we're not in a contract like to." You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they get like a wage. They're under like a wage, Like
They're it's a wage.
Like a
it's a salary.
Like a set rate, right?
You can always improve that with fight night bonuses, like fight of the nights, stuff like that. Like
so if you want to get
KO
paid,
of the night,
you better train.
And champions, from what I heard, get a substantial bump up.
Yeah.
So if you're around, I heard champions always make 500 to $1 million, 500K to $1 million per fight, which is if you become the champion, you're doing good now. Besides that 1 million, how many endorsements you gonna get for 10 million, 20 million on the side? Do a couple commercials. That's what really opens it. So when you're the champ, you don't really mind it. Yeah. But if you're not the champ, you could be making way more money.
So with saying that, if anybody out there listening wants to become a UFC fighter, you should get good at marketing yourself. So you get money from other revenues if the contract allows that. I'm sure it does.
Because exactly what Logan Paul and Jake Paul are doing.
Maybe.
Exactly what they're
Commercials, somehow make different type of income.
Look, what Logan Paul and Jake Paul are doing with boxing, what's to stop an up-and-coming MMA fighter who builds himself up, a YouTuber? I want to do it at an MMA. Now I made $20 million for my fight, bro. Right?
Like that young dude, that boxer, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
A lot of people saying he's just a YouTube. Well, even though he came up boxing wise, he kind of started hanging out with a lot of influencers, and he built up his social media. Smart. So a lot of people were calling him a social media boxer. So that's something.
But that dude's a beast.
They say it as a negative term, though, right? When they say it to him.
Yeah, they're trying to put it in a derogatory way.
Because so kind of like maybe to bring him down somehow mentally, break him down.
Yeah.
One thing. I'm sorry. I don't want to cut anyone off, but my boy Esco said something really interesting earlier, and I wanted to hear about this right quick. I'm going to let you tell the story about this.
Oh, yeah.
He said he's got a little study for us.
Oh, yeah. He said you had a little fun fact
for us. A little Subway.
Oh, yeah. No, I just heard there's a study about the tuna. There's not actually, it got DNA tested and it lacked context of tuna.
Yeah. I read an article about that too.
Yeah.
So the Subway tuna has no tuna.
It says new study fails to find any tuna DNA inside Subway tuna sandwich. Then it says someone said we cannot identify the species.
Yeah.
Reads on June 22nd.
Yeah.
So it's recent.
Okay. So I read that. I read an article about that too, and Subway said something like that the process that they're using to test it, I guess, is not like a proper way.
Yeah, because they tested it after it was cooked
and processed.
Supposedly, they have to do it before.
Yeah. So like, I read that they use two different types of fish they classify as tuna.
Yeah.
But that because it's heavily processed, that those tests was not able to see.
And it's kind of whack because tuna was actually my go-to.
Me too.
Like
my son loves the tuna.
Their tuna's fire.
Yeah. And I actually got double tuna.
Damn. So what were you eating? Double nothing?
No wonder. What's up, Jared? What's his name? Jared?
The idea is that
don't talk about Jared.
Don't ever talk about Jared, bro.
That's a whole different subject.
That's a whole different
But I
mean, got enough
let's stick to tuna. Let's stick to tuna.
I guess the tuna, bro, like I'm assuming that it's real tuna, but that it's heavily processed.
Heavily processed tuna.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You guys know what it's not called ceviche. What is it called?
Jaiba. That imitation crab.
Imitation crab.
I think it's probably a jaiba type thing.
It's a type of like it maybe
imitation tuna or something. Made in a lab.
Because the jaiba is fish. It's just not crab.
Yeah. Oh, it's fish. It's actually. I didn't know that. Okay. I thought it was actually imitation.
Like it's imitation crab. Because it's not crab. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I always thought jaiba was actually like
some tofu or something like that? Or,
yes.
Okay, maybe too. But no, I think it's like a type of fish, and then they just add a little bit of like colorant to give it that kind of like that meat crabby look. Okay. You know, because I enjoy that, bro. Actually, now that you're talking about it.
Well, I used to until I found out it was imitation crab.
Yeah,
and,
it's not
I'm weird on shit like that, so I can't eat it.
I feel you.
I remember my mom used to make us fucking break it down.
Yeah.
Jaiba?
Yeah,
Fire,
because
bro.
it comes in a square sometimes,
Yeah, it comes
right?
like in that-
you gotta
yeah.
like
You gotta
peel
break it down.
You gotta make it shred.
Yeah.
To then
Yeah, because they'll come like in a little, like a slab of like a rectangle
Yeah.
slab, and then you break it down. You know, because it's like it's processed too. Yeah.
It's an actual fish, though?
From my understanding,
Maybe it's
I
like
don't know what type
Spam.
of fish, but from my
Yeah,
understanding,
maybe it's like spam.
because Spam I think is like real pork too.
It's real, but
Yeah.
it's weird how they do
It's
all
just
that
processed.
I remember when
too.
I was
Vienna
young, we
sausages.
used to have that. I used to eat it, but then after a while, it was because they're little links, right? After a while,
The Viennas, yeah,
that shit got gross. Like,
yeah. It's because you can eat them
like as an adult, I couldn't eat those.
because they're pre-cooked, right?
Yeah,
The
as a
little
kid,
things.
maybe because I was just hungry and shit.
Those things are full of just MSG. It's
Yeah,
just
man.
so you can think it tastes good. It's full of it.
Yeah, but it's been a while since I tried Vienna.
Yeah, man. I don't want to go back to that.
Yeah,
But the tuna, man.
yeah,
That's
I know.
crazy.
I know. That's my go-to, man. Tuna, and then the Italian. What is it? Italian spicy Italian.
BLT.
The spicy one.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Now I don't even feel. I haven't had Subway in a while just because I try not to eat too much bread,
Yeah.
and I know because bread kind of like
My weakness.
bread is fire, man. But that shit makes you bloated, you know. Well, it makes me personally bloated. Sometimes it makes me like feel super full, even though you know it's just you don't eat as many calories, but you still feel like like even it's like it doesn't happen too much when I eat rice or tortillas. Mostly bread.
Mostly bread.
Yeah. It could be with the way your body breaks down the enzymes, or the enzymes break down bread and shit. But
My problem isn't bread and none of that. My problem is candy. I eat too much candy, chocolate.
yeah, man, sweets is my weakness, man.
I
can't-
up.
Sweets.
I
I'm
could
not
go on a
diabetic
binge.
though. I took the little sugar blood
Yeah.
test not too long ago. I'm in the good range, so it's good.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of sugar too, so I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, man.
I get one life, and if I'm 30 and I've been eating like, I'm gonna just keep on doing it. I work out.
Yeah, as long as
So-
you work out, man, your metabolism, you know, probably burns it. Some people actually eat, people like who lift or whatever, they eat gummy bears or gummy worms, like after post-workout, pre-workout, cause it gives, or even during their workout, because it gives them that little extra sugar intake to kind of like, it's like a pre-workout, kind of, you could say,
Okay.
like a drink. Have your gummies. But
that
it's
shit
mostly
hanging out
people
of
who
them.
are trying to bulk, you know, like need that little extra calories intake. Yeah, man. Gummies mostly could get dangerous, man. Well,
I think you had something else you want to share with us too, right? Like
I'm gonna do a fun fact. Something I want to kind of do maybe in every episode, bring a fun fact. Or maybe each one of us could have a fun fact. That'd be kind of cool.
all right.
So it's a fun fact. We all know the Loch Ness Monster, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I've heard of
I've
the
heard
Loch
of the
Nessie, the Loch Ness monster.
So-
Nessie.
There's new reports. They discover what the Loch Ness Monster is. I haven't even said nothing. I didn't tell you. There's new reports that they discover what the actual Loch Ness Monster is.
What are they saying it is?
It's a whale's penis. The
Ah,
whale just chilling.
Nice.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I got studies right here. You can see pictures. That's just one picture. But yeah, there's actually new.
No way.
The article is actually recent. There's
now the lake of Loch Ness. Do they have whales though? That's the question. Is there whales in? Because if it ain't no whales,
or maybe it was a different animal.
it ain't no
Oh,
weenus.
that picture though. I can see like,
I don't ever want to see that again. That's kind of disgusting now. That I think
That
about
shit's
it,
funny, yeah.
Oh,
That shit's
man.
crazy.
Can you imagine somebody just chops that shit off and just like
Well,
on
boners.
this table, dies? Fuck.
Well, they use that. I heard. Don't
I wonder
they
what
use,
it's
like,
made of.
You know, when a whale busts a nut, it goes up to like 8 miles or like 10 miles.
No way.
Don't talk to me. I've heard
No
about
way.
the beach stuff.
Yeah, I heard that's just like gallons.
I heard
They
that's all it
actually-
is.
They actually collect that, and they use it for something, maybe makeup or like a hair product or shampoo or something.
Shit, nuts.
That's
Yeah.
super nuts.
Yeah, we gotta like now that we're all adults, when we buy these products, like the hair products, we gotta make sure we get look what they got.
Oh yeah.
Because there's actually a study. There's another study going around that they made a study from the male production.
Oh yeah.
From the 80s to now,
Like the reproduction and stuff.
and the rate dropped and they say by the rate we're going, and by 2050, it could be no one like if we're going at the rate and for no more men
more
could
people
go.
will
Yeah.
be.
Oh yeah, our fertility rates are down. Our testosterone levels are down. The men are
Stuff
men are
we eat and
bitches.
stuff we put in our hairs, man.
There's a lot of estrogen in bread right now. They're putting a lot of soy in the bread. The bread's got a lot of freaking estrogen right now, and that's what's fucking it up for a lot. There's a lot of feminine dudes right now.
Yeah, so dudes, we gotta see what we're putting into our bodies.
Now, guys, you know what is a good counter for estrogen and all that? Running and working out and lifting weights. That gives you testosterone.
Build that testosterone.
Yep.
That's crazy though, huh? That study. When I heard that study, I was like, damn,
crazy, man.
That's real.
Actually, I think I mentioned it. I'm not sure if I mentioned it to you. I was like, that'd be a good money maker. Save our sperm, freeze that shit. So when 2050 hits, that's gonna be the new Bitcoin.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but if the man, if the man is fucking us up, like if the stuff going on is messing us up, the men, it's messing us up so where we can't have kids anymore. What is it doing to their reproductive system? So when you do put in that frozen sperm or whatever, what's gonna happen? That thing's probably gonna be mutated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's messing us up, it gotta do something too to them.
So it's kind of crazy. Like that's something like makes you think. Like I use Head and Shoulders.
Chemicals.
I'm sure it's full of chemicals.
Don't leave it on your head too long.
Because they got no, not Head and Shoulders. Old Spice.
Oh.
Old Spice. That red bottle.
Mm.
But I'm sure they got chemicals too because all the commercials they got. I'm sure you know the more they promote it, the more dangerous it could probably be.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know too much about like shampoo and conditioner products too. That's true. Like I kind of just see it, you know, and I'll just grab it like, oh, for guys or you know.
We definitely have to be more responsible,
more cautious.
Cautious, yeah. Like me, when I shower, I notice I'm always dry after I shower. Mm-hmm. Like I literally like be dry and like ashy. I'm like, what the fuck? I put on lotion. I'll put on lotion every day, and it's weird because it's just after I shower, the water like dries out my skin. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
After a couple, like maybe an hour or two, I'll start like my oils will start secreting my body, and like my face won't be dry and my arms won't be dry. But when I shower, I be dry, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So speaking about dry, there's no more dry spells in the forum. Now we got concerts. That shit's popping, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Inglewood, Inglewood is growing. I kind of like the way it's kind of looking. It's kind of like, well, the lights it got around. Once it got that football field built, the football stadium built, that's gonna be popping, man. I know they got the Bookies coming up. Marco Antonio Solis.
I was looking at the tickets, man, and then things are like expensive. I think it's like something close to like $400 for like regular seats.
I remember I went to they had the Banda Machos there like maybe a year ago, and I went with the homie Indio. That shit was I thought it was a little bit more popping, but it was more like you know, older viejitas and they're hanging out. More popping as far as like not like las mujeres, but more popping as like the ambience,
El
like
ambiente.
El ambiente. Like I had my blunts rolled and shit. I snuck them in. I was trying to smoke because I went to a fucking another concert there. I think 2 Chainz was it?
They were smoking in
when I went with your bro. We went to the concert. Yeah, we were fucking straight blazing up in there, man. People were even. I had some joints. I had some free joints to give at the club. But then I had my blunts that I rolled. So I was, I'm no dealer or anything to anybody listening, but people were like seeing us smoke and they're like, oh, you got some shit we could buy. I was like, I got some joints, man. I just rolled these. But you know, at the club, they be giving you some bunky ass free joints.
Yeah.
So I was selling them. I sold 2 for $10 each.
Oh, nice. Got you know.
They're probably from the $3 joints.
A little rebate on your ticket.
But they're probably all fucked up anyway already, so they're like, fuck it. Yeah, that was a pretty live concert.
Yeah, I haven't been to a concert in years, man. The last concert I went to, man, was over there where they do Coachella.
Okay.
But it was paid dues,
Oh, okay.
bro. And it was kind of like the same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't sneak anything in, but just being in the crowds,
Yeah.
like, and just being mellow person that I am, like, I got invited a couple times to, like, partake. So that was cool, man. The concert vibes are cool, man, especially when it's like open areas like that,
Yeah. Nah, yeah, concerts are definitely dope. Low key, I'm not a big concert goer, but when I have gone, I'm a big, like, into the thing. I'm into, like, what I really went to was rock shows. Yeah. So I would, not the mosh pit, but I'd be up there up front, like, cheering, like, singing the song. Fun too.
Yeah, the last one I went to was the Red Hot Chili Peppers at Staples.
California.
That shit was dope, man, but I think I took too many edibles that day. I felt drunk. I didn't even want to drink because I already felt twisted. And at the beginning, they're warming up. The drummer, I don't know his name, but that fool did a solo for like 10 minutes. Then at the background, they had got the live soul going. Like,
bro,
oh shit!
You were transcending.
You were transcending
humanity into a new.
You were entering the fourth dimension.
So it's kind of dope that that the world is opening up, and we're getting this whole maybe Corona thing behind us. Hopefully, this virus behind us.
It's about time.
Yeah, man, we gotta start bringing that raw air. Get the Inglewood waves blaring.
Just raw dogging that air with just breathe it in.
Raw it. Fuck a mask. Fuck a Jimmy. You need to go raw with this air. You need to just suck it all up.
Tongue it.
Suck it all up. It's all yours.
Just take a deep breath.
Oh man. Thank you guys for coming through with us, man. This day episode 3. We really appreciate you guys.
I had a great time.
Man. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, man, because we gotta go enjoy that air right now.
Yeah. Plus, I can't spend my birthday the whole time right here, y'all.
We can't be here with y'all. We already spent.
We're about to go hit the bar, man. We got 50 minutes to go drink some up. We're gonna take some shots with the homies. So if you guys want to join us, we'll be at the.
We'll be right here in Santa Monica. There's a new bar called the Three Amigos. If you guys want to come join us, we're gonna be there all night. We're definitely gonna be taking shots. Shots on us. You guys come down. Bring the ladies. It's all good. It's gonna be a good time.
Bring your ladies. Get a free NFT.
That's all it is. You'll get a free NFT of the show, and in 2025, you'll be able to see Joe open one of the packs, and that's definitely what we want to do.
Let's get that, man. Get your sperm rate up too.
All right, guys.
Fellas, stay safe. Breathe that air, y'all.
It's your boy Flex Max,
Just Joe,
and Jay Junes,
and it's episode number 3, man. Inglewood Waste Podcast. Let's get it. And we out.